Okay, let's go back inside. Dun, 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 dun. So SAGE Long Island stands for Services and Advocacy for GLBT Elders Long Island. And what we do is provide programs and services that enhance the overall quality of life for older adults age 50 or up that identify as gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender.
I grew up in the South Carolina and Georgia, where I was a good little gay boy. Didn't know it at the time, but yes, I was.
Here I am, I'm an author, suddenly. I'm suddenly an author, and I'm just like everyone else. I put my skirt on one leg at a time. And I'm retired for so long that retired became an occupation. And I found out I really enjoyed writing. So I would be home writing, and I didn't think it's good. I was enjoying what I was doing, but I didn't think it's good to not be with people.
So that's how it started with me. It was out of this need that I don't enjoy going to the bars anymore. I can't hear, I can't smell, I can't see.
I was a nice Jewish boy and I never hung out in bars.
You know, so we said we need something different. We need a meeting place. We need to be able to go to lunch together. We need to find people our age and make them feel comfortable to being who they are.
I love working here. I love the community centers. I love the work that we do. I love all the members.
Pride is self-esteem. It's a wonderful, fabulous thing once you can find it, which I have. And we need to march because it's a witness.
My friends Ed and Eric said, we have someone we want you to meet. And so meet us at Blanche Bar in Farmingdale. Well, neither of us I wasn't a bar person, and Bob certainly wasn't. He was 17 years older than I was, so a whole generation older. And we met, and Bob said my eyes were the thing that he just could focus on that night. And he knew that night that that was it. And it was the best 23 years of my life, really. I gave up my vocation. I gave up my my house. I gave up 2/3 of my salary to come live with him, but I don't regret it. And then we were married last year, March 14th, and we were married for 3 months, a little over 3 months. Happy. And 3 days before he died, the Supreme Court decision came down about DOMA. So he was able to understand me when I told him that. I would not have believed it. I really wouldn't have. First of all, I just couldn't conceptualize that at that point. Bob, too, said, you know, well, this will never happen in my lifetime, but it did, and he was happy.
United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, liberty and justice for some.
We're the only place where people who do a good job can get fired, good tenants can be asked to vacate their apartment, well-behaved and attired people can be refused service in shops and restaurants. Sick and injured people can be refused medical assistance simply because of a birth variation called transgenderism. The most important thing religions taught us is a moral code. The sum of that code is we should not harm our neighbor. God felt not harming your neighbor was so important that he literally carved his words in stone. And I've done 41 speeches so far. I try to go every month, and I have been going every month for the last 3 years. My message is simple. Clearly and unambiguously declare it is wrong to harm your transgender neighbor. In Nassau County is unlike New York City, Suffolk County, Westchester, all of New Jersey, and all of Connecticut. 23 million people around us include transgender people in the human rights law. Nassau doesn't. And on the 22nd of June, we're going to have a rally.
We want civil rights! We want civil rights! We want civil rights!
It is a march and rally that was organized by transgender people, led by transgender people, and all our allies have joined us today.
I'm elated because I didn't know if we're going to get 10 people or 1,000, but we have quite a crowd.
It is with great pride that I welcome our next speaker. For years, she's been a tiger fighting for transgender rights in Nassau County. Please welcome the Grand Dame of Nassau Transgender Civil Rights, Joanne Border!
I ask all women within earshot, can you stop being a woman? No! And you men, can you stop being a man? No! Of course not, because your gender is from inside you. I never thought I would see that in my life. I'm crying. I'm crying again. I can't, you know, we're such a closeted group because the public puts so much shame on us, and so many people are ashamed and they're afraid to come out of the closet. But I'm glad to see we have a reasonable showing here.
Total frustration, and this woman,
But there's 10 times 10 as many people in this county
she's been here
that are in the closet and transgender. I'm allowed to cry because I'm a girl now.
I am dating somebody now, It was because of Sage, you know. It was easier than me going out to the bars again and trying to find somebody, you know. So Sage was very helpful in that regard. And I am going through many of the emotions that you or anyone would go through in entertaining a new possible relationship. You know, it's tough. And at 73, it's probably a little tougher. So love is hard no matter what, but it's such, once it grabs you, it's just a wonderful thing.